Hello guys, just a couple days ago on Saturday, September 19th, 2020, I hit my biggest walking in one day. I hit 15.2 miles. I have walked over half a marathon in just one day. That has been my record as of right now, and I'm so happy. I walked half of 30 miles. I am so impressed with myself, and I did it. I am just so grateful that I have a fit and active body that can do this, and I'm going to show you and explain to you the day of what I had. So, I took a walk with my parents in the morning, and we went across downtown, across the Token Bridge to the waterfront. Then we went to the Willamette Park and we walked around there. And then we headed back home. And that was a long walk by itself. Then I had 2 hours at home to just chill out. I called my aunt and I said, hey, can I walk my cousin dog? Because I wanted to beat this record of mine. And I knew that I'll get more motivation to do it if I walked my cousin dog. So she said, yeah, of course, you can walk her because I know I needed that motivation. So I went there, I walked her alone, and then I hung out, I chatted with them, with my cousin and my aunt after the walk, and then I had like an hour and a half at home, and then I climbed to Mount Tabor, to the base of it, and then walked to Hawthorne all the way home. And it was so close that I had to be with my dad to celebrate the big milestone, which I did. I beat my record of 11.2 miles, and that was my record of previously until now. And then we got home from the third walk, and then I had to walk around 6 more blocks alone by myself, and I then hit 15 miles, but it was actually 15.2 because I wanted to pass 15 miles. But I am so happy. I am filming this on Sunday the 20th, and I'm going to post this on Monday the 21st of September. But I'm just gonna say how my energy is still up. I'm still happy. I'm not tired. Mentally, I'm not tired, but physically, I am exhausted and drained and pooped. My body went through it, and I could tell at 13.7 miles, my body was shutting down. I was so close, but I didn't want to give up. I thought 15 miles, that was a great milestone to hit, and I did it. And I didn't give up because I was so close to it. My originally milestone was 12 miles, just to hit 12, but I said no. I was feeling up for it. We took a night walk at night. It was cool. It was just a very nice day. And I walked all of the miles in my Crocs for the last 0.5 miles. I did my Crocs, and then the 14.7 miles I walked in my tennis shoes. So I just had to let my feet have a break in the tennis shoes, so that's why I did my finale in my Crocs. But I got 6 blisters on my toes. It looks horrendous. I can't imagine to explain what pain I'm going through. My hip flexors are sore. I have shooting pain when I walk. I can't even take a big stance in my step because it hurts a lot. So I have been moving like a turtle, but that explains why I walked 15 miles. My mom ran a bath for me last night, and then after the bath I took a shower. I've been doing stretching, and I've been laying my back and making sure my hips are good, because right now my hips and my toes are not doing that well. My upper body is good, but just my hip flexors are very tight and very tender. I took ibuprofen yesterday afternoon, and that was like midway between my walks, and then I took ibuprofen this morning. I took ibuprofen this afternoon, so I'm keeping up with the pain, but it's still not good. I am happy I conquered the big 15.2 miles, and I didn't end up walking until 9:30 p.m. was when I finished. So I started walking at 10 a.m. and then 9:30 p.m. was touchdown. And when I reached the 15.2 miles, I was happy, but I was not like thrilled because I was in so much pain. I knew the inside of me was happy, but I have so many blisters, and I took a Epsom salt bath and just had to refresh myself. And today is Sunday, and I walked 1.3 miles because I was working with my provider, Erica, and she didn't know at all I walked 15.2 miles yesterday, and I didn't even know that either. I didn't know that I was going to be walking this much. I was on a roll of like, yeah, I did this. I can hit this new milestone. I can hit 15 miles. And next thing you know, final result is in 15.2 miles. And I have 43,000 steps I took. So my body is just through the machine, and I am done. So the next few days will be easy, but I'll still be moving a little bit, just having regular exercise in my life, but I'm not gonna push myself. I know my limits now, and 15 miles was a good day, and it was cool and breezy. It was not hot, so I was managing my how I was feeling, and I took one of those non-water enhancers, and I had green tea and water on the walk, so I was totally fine. I just know by the end of the day, I was sore. It was physically exhausting, and I can't imagine what my body went through. And this was from the week and a half inside of being in the smoke. So I didn't go outside for 10 or 11 days because it was so bad outside. So this was from nothing to 15 miles. And I knew I could do it. I had good endurance. I was in good shape. I was fit, but I think maybe that didn't help my body was I went through 0 to 15, 5. So I'm now just dealing with all the soreness, and I can barely walk. I am now hobbling throughout my house and hobbling when I met with my provider, Erica, today. I was literally really sore, and I was able to drive an hour today in my car, so driving was actually better than I expected, but just getting up and moving around, especially just standing up and kneeling, and I can't do that. My hips are like, no, that's not okay with you. But again, I do have blisters from it. My hips are very sore, but besides that, I've been taking ibuprofen, so I'm gonna show you my blisters, I think. So this is on my right foot. You can probably see that I have 1, 2, and 3s right here. So I have blisters right here. Oh my gosh. And then I have a blister on my left foot, and it is between my toes. So it is big and puffy, and trying to not touch it. So I actually did wear my tennis shoes again today, and I put blister pads and band-aids on my toes and my feet today. So I'm on the road to recovery, but I felt fine. I just needed to push myself, and I did. I know that my mental health when it comes to exercise is good too, because I am motivating myself, but 15, I'm not going to do that again. That was a little bit too far. When it hit 13.7, I was like, okay, I'm done. But I made it. I had to push through it, because you just gotta push what you do to receive and accomplish some amazing milestones in my lifetime. So, I'm just very tight. So I've been stretching a lot, and I've been doing this a lot too to keep my hips and my joints in alignment. But I am so grateful that I did walk a little bit, at least, 1.3 miles. That's really good for walking 15.2 miles the day before. So I walked with my provider, Erica, and then we talked at a park, and that was nice. I was like, I'm not moving. I just can't. And it was just good to catch up. I didn't see her in a month, so it was good to just talk and learn from her and just to get in the good mental state for school tomorrow, which starts tomorrow for me, online classes. So, I'm just so glad I hit 15. And it was so nice to breathe the fresh air in because we were living in smoke for the last week and a half. So it was just nice to get out today and yesterday. And I have been relaxing in my chair, and it's been hard to move around. I did spend some time with the bunny last night, and I was literally crawling because I was in so much pain. I was like, ah, but yeah, 15.2. Yeah, that's my new record of walking one day. So it was actually like 10 hours, 10-hour span of 15.2 miles, but I'm so happy. But boy, my body is just such a good, active, fit body, and I'm so grateful just to share this documentary series with you guys because this is my life, and I'm 24 years old, so I can't believe it. I had the motivation to do this, and I conquered it, and now I'm just recovering. But again, the only things that are sore and are healing are my blisters on my toes, my feet, and my hip flexors. Especially when I bend and move, it hurts. And then one more thing is the side of my foot, like right here. Since I have my blister right here, I had to walk on the side of my foot a little bit. So, boy, yes, it feels like pins and needles walking on the side of my foot because I didn't want to walk on my blister forcefully. So I had to avoid it by stepping on the side of my foot for a little bit. So that is another pain I have been feeling that has been affecting my daily life for the last 24 hours. So I'll see what happens. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.